3, 2, 1. Go.
Welcome everyone to Stormlord's Wrath, presented by James Choi. Today with us we got our four heroes. We got Cal Secundus, our newly converted priest of Ozado.
Yes.
We got Dika, our flying child saver. We got Kasan, who accidentally groped the priestess and got bonked in the head. And we got Titus, our gem seeker.
Nope. Wasn't the priest a male?
I think that was a female priest that healed him.
You can grope men, Corey.
Yeah, I know.
well-
I'm just saying. It's like Kashan. You swing that way?
There was a few. I
thought it was
think
a gnome,
I think
too, so-
I think Kasan swings quite a lot of many things.
Yeah,
He-
aquatic mostly.
All right. Yeah. So let's pick up exactly where we left off. So last we left, you guys were negotiating a deal between Izog, the ogre mercenary, and the town. So you managed to convince both parties to accept like the agreement that Kel made, which is Izog would get his pay in addition to food, and in return he would protect the town for a time
And shelter.
and shelter. Yeah. All right. Izog leaves. It's like, I'll leave you to it. Give me a good deal, and he goes back to doing whatever ogres do.
Didn't I already do that?
You do, but now he's leaving you as a negotiator for his pay and his duration.
You're the fixer.
Okay. Well, at this point, both parties have agreed. So, like, this is. I'll try to get it the best, but he's gonna get what he gets.
So okay. All right. So you are talking to Griselda. It's like, fine. We owe him 500 gold. We'll try to get him out of here as soon as possible. How about 10 gold a day for 50 days?
Hmm. That's like out of character. That's really good. Like, that's like pretty high level adventurer stuff.
But because you made such a good roll, this is what they want to do. They're willing to give the full amount, but they also want him out of here quick. So that's the impression that you get, Cal.
You should also try to retain
Why?
rights to for extension and stuff. Keep that in mind.
Why do you
That
why,
way.
why do you want him out of here?
I look at him. It's an ogre. He's a monster. He could be dangerous. Who knows what he can do? What if he gets bored and eats one of the children?
Can I roll insight and just see if this? Nah, I don't need to. This person's racist. Do not judge him by the predispositions, the pre-biases that you may hold over the course of these 50 days. Let yourself observe him, and, well, if any children end up on his dinner plate, he will have to be driven from the town. But if he proves himself solid of character and a stalwart protector of the community, I would ask that you would allow a pillar to stay and support this town. How about it?
Fine. Since
Nice.
you saved us, we'll trust what you say, but we will watch him.
Well, if you are scared of monsters, the monster lies in here, and I point at my heart. And I was like, in every one of us, not just the ogres, in every one of us. And I'll nod and walk away.
Okay. They'll keep that in mind. Uh, okay, what else is going on? So afterwards, as people start pretty much, it's kind of like they've seen. It's like this is not the first time the city's been attacked. They kind of just go back to rebuilding the town. The construction materials already there. It feels like they were already in the middle of reconstructing everything. So it's just their life now, kind of thing.
What robust people to turn back and rebuild immediately after a catastrophe. Yes, these
Well, it
people have strength.
makes you wonder how frequent of an occurrence this is. Perhaps we should talk to whoever is in charge of security and make sure that they're up to snuff.
Yes. I guess
You've talked to them. You've Sergeant Joram that you saw outside the village. That who was leading the villagers out of out of the siege. You saw, yeah, and you can see him. He's overseeing the soldiers, all the Omega City soldiers that are stationed here.
Okay. Then I approach him.
Okay, yeah, you see him addressing his men, getting them all back in order.
I'll wait for him to finish because I'm not gonna.
Okay, and
Go.
when you approach, he turns around. Hero of Leylon, you're here. How can I help
Yes.
you?
I'm just curious as to uh, what has been done about securing the village and how frequent attacks are possible still.
This
Do you,
we never had an attack of this scale before with these lightning worshippers. Like we've had plenty of spats with the undead that roam the outside of the village, and of course you can't forget about the marshes outside, which is infested with young dragons. Even the Hydra was seen there, and of course don't forget the trolls and the lizardmen tribes.
huh?
wow.
That seems like this was kind of a foolish place to build a town.
And he like spits at the ground. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that tower, and he points at it.
Oh, so that's the whole purpose of this town is to defend that.
It's
Okay.
it's a nexus of power. They say years ago some sort of something magical happened here, and it has power in it. We have someone coming here soon, a powerful wizard who's gonna be taking research into this.
I like monkey side eye Cal, and then I also monkey side eye Talus.
Yeah.
Would it?
Monkeys.
Is it? Would it be anything like the Phandelver? Or no? What's that dungeon we were in?
Wave Echo Cave.
Yeah. Is it like that? I asked him if it's like that.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Wave Echo Cave. That place is a legend.
No, it is not. The great hero and we, the party of great heroes, we found it with in a grand chase, a grand race against the Black Spider group and one known as Glass Staff. We found it, and within the legendary Wave Echo Cave, there was a fire of great power. Yes. Is there anything like that here?
He like raises his eyebrow. Give me a performance check, Kel. Especially his eyebrows gets wider, like larger and larger. Like it's like, oh, Black Spider, Glass Staff. I've heard of these names. Yes.
Then surely
Throw
you've
some.
heard of the strength of Kashan, the heart of Dika, and the fire of Kel, and the nobility of Titus. Oh, wait, no, and the love of Nay.
We've heard of you. We've heard of you, of course.
Good.
We didn't know that we are also the conqueror of Wave Echo Cave.
Well, yes.
This town is definitely in good hands with such powerful heroes such as you around.
And magnanimous. In fact, we gifted the Wave Echo Cave to the town of Phandelver.
Yes, of course, of course. But I got things to do, so I'll leave you to it. And then he bows at you to Titus, Sir Titus, and
I bow back. Where can we board for the week?
he says, I'm sure the inn will have the finest rooms ready for you.
Perfect.
And of course, you won't have to pay for any food or drinks or some such. It is all gonna be provided by us. Or thank you for saving us.
It's just the least you could do.
What is he having his soldiers do?
They're going to be. It looks like they're going to be rebuilding the palisades, which is quite a lot because if you look at the town, there is quite a big area to.
Can you put us on the map?
Yep, that's
thank you.
exactly what I'm doing right now. So
Yeah,
here
well,
you
I
go.
thought of it first.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, don't yell.
That wasn't a yell. You have me too loud.
He was
I
excited.
guess.
Yeah, he does get excited. All right.
I fall in with that guy's men.
How hungry am I getting?
When's the last time you ate?
I haven't fed since.
So you remember
Oh,
you do have rations, like your blood rations.
yeah.
So you
And I've
need
been
to
drinking health potions too, I guess.
yeah, health potions would be okay. So basically every day that you don't your con bonus is the number of days that you can go without before you start getting exhaustion.
Okay.
So you'll have to feed soon. So I just leave it up to you to see how many days you got left until you need to feed.
I'm checking that right now. My con bonus. So 1 day.
Yeah. So after after you're not eating for a day, you need to start eating. Otherwise, you need to.
Jesus Christ! You have to consume human blood every other day.
No, it
It's
doesn't
not.
have to
It's
be
not.
human.
It's not. It's just a hemovore. So any sort of blood
Yeah.
will be okay. Yeah.
It's nice blood pudding or
Oh,
very
so
raw
we can
steak.
actually keep
Yeah.
him in the
Blood.
in the
There's
party.
there's like blood wine and of course and like blood sausages. Anything with blood. I think. I don't know if cooked blood works for you. I'll leave that up to you.
I don't think it did. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you'll have to find some.
Nah, we'll do that.
Get a blood, get a blood boy.
Or look like a fucking healing potion addict.
Give me it.
He's haggard.
I think that's like a real thing in the D&D world, where like some soldiers get like addicted to healing potions and shit. Like, all right,
Let's get some skooma.
yeah, yes, skooma. Last time you wanted to find a butcher or something to get some pig's blood or something, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sure you can.
we don't have to do that right now.
Yeah, okay. So what are you guys? So did you guys think about what you wanted to do to help out this town?
I want
Yes.
to. Okay, you first.
I want to either build a park or start some other form of extracurricular activity for children to remain safe and not explore ruins in a apparently troll infested, undead infested, hydra infested. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dika. So do you invest time or do you invest money into it, or both?
Both.
Okay, cool.
And don't you guys owe me like 200 gold?
Yes.
You took it. You took the payment that you didn't split it with the party. You got like 500 gold or 50 platinum.
Oh yeah, the
I
town
Oh
just-
yeah, I
paid
do.
us.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And it's basically what the party owes you, right? The 500 gold or
Yeah,
something.
but I earned that. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
We didn't earn our cut because we didn't argue about it.
I fall in with that guy, whose name I can't remember.
Okay,
and his
Valdi
soldiers.
Estepar is
Dorno.
the fisher, who's like the main industry of the town is going to be the fishery, and you
No,
figure.
the soldier. that we were talking-
Sergeant. Yeah, Sergeant
Yeah.
Yoram.
Yeah, I help the soldiers build the palisade.
Okay,
Not that I've ever done this before.
wooden structures. All right. So that's what Kassan's doing. And Dika, you're building a playground, or are you doing? Like, pick one. Pick one. Dika.
I'll do the park.
Okay, you're building a playground. So you're doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando. You got the big logs that you're carrying around.
That happy music.
yeah.
Or it's one of those camera tricks where it looks like I'm working hard, but I'm really having other people do it.
Okay.
Is there a library in this town?
So there
Like a
is the
scholarly quarter?
no, there is no library in this town, but there is a place that you've been directed to over here. Actually, you were directed to Aubrey's shop, who would know more about crystals in this area.
Welcome to our brew shop. I'll get your cats later.
All right. Enjoy your regular walk, Titus.
That man likes to go on walks.
yeah.
Right around dusk, he likes to just disappear for the night.
A dead body was found in town.
Isn't it daytime still?
No,
Yeah, it's
we're
daytime.
It's
just
not
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yeah, it's
You guys
daytime.
always think I'm
No,
sleeping.
that basically like it's just more it's morning now at this point.
Yeah.
Because you guys assaulted like right before dawn, I think.
Yeah.
right into the sun.
Yeah.
I will. What would be the best way to grow this town? Quickly.
What you think it will
Yes.
be building houses so more people can move in.
I will build houses.
Okay, so you
Classic.
help building houses. So, all right.
Yeah, you'd be pretty good at building houses. You big elephant.
Yeah, I can
A
carry a lot.
powerful frame. And I have mend. Do I have mend? I'm gonna check. I suppose it doesn't really
I
matter.
think so. I think you do. It'll definitely help.
Yes, I do. Shape water and mold earth, so I can like grade the land, and then like I
Oh,
help build
finally,
houses.
good use for that spell instead of trying to overpower it and try to use it like a level 5 spell.
I make a knife out of earth.
Okay. Engraving like stone is like an extremely useful ability because that takes a lot of time.
It's all good.
All right. Let's see. And Titus is doing his planar research. All right. So let's go to Aubrey's shop, Titus.
All right, I open the door. Ding.
Okay. So it looks like the shop's crammed with curiosities dredged
What does it
from.
smell like?
It smells like old fishing rods, swamp, mining, like minerals, like all sorts of like nasty shit.
I'll never know how the common folk get used to these smells. Ugh.
But one thing does get your attention is a painting above the counter of 3 adventurers: a dark-skinned warrior woman, a red-bearded dwarf, and a third whose portrait has faded with age. And as you're looking, a dark-skinned man, pops out from behind the counter and says, "Ah, that you're looking at the painting. Those are the 3 adventurers, the Swords of Leylon, an old adventuring company local to this area. They died defending the citizens while they evacuated."
Interesting. And why were they here?
He points out the window at the tower. "Over there, the house of Thalavar. That tower, they say a powerful wizard lived in there, Thalavar. And he did some strange experiments. And some say it was a portal, an extra dimensional portal that he opened up that paralyzed everyone in town and brought forth monsters. It took the full might of Mega City to come down here, fight back the invasion, and to close the portal."
And how long ago did this happen?
Oh, it's not too long ago, actually. Maybe 60, 80 years ago. I wasn't in this area, you see.
Interesting. 60 to 80 years, you say. What happened to the wizard?
He was never found. His body was never found. Perhaps he got sucked away to an alien world.
Cool.
Hoisted by his own petard. As classic end. I look at do I have the gem, right?
You do.
I
Oh, by the way, I'm Aubrey Silverspun. I run this store. of trinkets and magic.
And what would you know of this, Aubrey? And I crack the hilt of my sword on the desk.
Okay, and he brings out like the magnifying glass and looks at it. It's like, ooh, what is this? Is this a chaos gem or a gem of order? He inspects it,
It's
and
the chaos gem.
actually, it's a gem of order.
Really? I thought it was a chaos gem.
No, it's an evil and order was the
Ah.
was the gem's powers.
Oh,
Power
evil. Yeah,
source.
evil.
Yeah, but and he looks at it. It's like, this is definitely not from this world,
I know
and
that.
perhaps this. And he like inspects it. This probably acts as a beacon. That's where it gets all of his powers from. As he like looks at the air radiating energy from it, he gets a little like lens. He points at it, and then he presses a button on the back of like a
Okay.
box, and then he brings out a little film, like a little picture, and then he like points at like strange lines emanating, non-visual lines that you can't see, that was
Okay.
captured by this device. Look, these are different forces that are emanating from it, and this is from different dimensions.
Dimension.
If you could amplify this, perhaps you could unlock more of its powers.
And how
Where did
might
you find this?
and not matters not where I found it.
Oh, of course, of course.
And how would you go about unlocking the greater power of this gem?
I'll have to research this. Give me some time to look into this.
Yes, you can have your time, but I also need your silence to stay between me and you. And
of
I like
course, my silence is easily purchased with any one of these trinkets. And he points at like on the table.
uh do any of them look useful?
They look like strange things. One says like a spoon of perfect water holding, and like another one is uh, like uh, like a knife of never cutting your own fingers.
Uh I I look at the spoon and I'm like, this will do. And I pick it up and I flick them platinum.
Cool.
And
It's
like
like,
I hope this buys the spoon.
it does actually. It says 10 gold right under the on the price tag, so it's actually exactly how much it costs.
And I put the spoon in my pocket.
Okay.
This better be perfectly balanced. And
It's a great spoon. Once you pick up water with it, it will never come off of it until you want it to.
now is that water or any liquid?
I mean, I guess it would work with any liquid that you want to measure with, I suppose.
Perfect. All right, I'll leave you to your research. And I put the spoon in my like a bandolier where a knife would go, and I walk
Okay. You have a knife, like a knife, like a sheath that with a spoon in it.
out.
When next time you find an elemental, it's like, ha, I got you. Spoon away some water.
Plug it away.
All right.
I guess I'll leave the shop. So they don't want us to go in the tower, right? They said they don't
Yeah,
want us to
the
go.
tower is a garrison that is also a strong point, it seems.
That
And
seems like it's a wizard's magical complex to me.
that's basically what it is. Yeah. All right. So that was Titus's research. So Kel's building houses. Do you invest any time money into it, or are you just spending your time, Kel?
I'm just spending my time.
Okay.
Like, how much would I need to invest to make a difference?
So if you spend every day that you work, so I'm counting 1 month at a time, 5 gold a day. So if you spend 150 gold, then you can double your efforts per month.
I see. No, I can't
Okay,
do that.
that's fine. No, that's fine. No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool.
Super.
And so that goes for each of you. So Kasan, so if you want to help build palisades faster, then you can also spend money
I got
as
no
well.
money.
Yeah, and same with Dika. If you want to, you can pie finish in the month if you spend some time. If you spend your money as well, so 150 gold.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, so you can build a park by the end of the month. So we're not gonna pass an entire month here, so some stuff happens as you start rebuilding. So Kasan, let's see. Did you get your full plate yet?
No.
Okay, so during the week, so from in the fishery, a familiar boat arrives. So maybe this is a few days in, guys. It is Kasit and the gang are visiting the town to see how you're doing. And with them, they bring a bundle for you, Kasan. Kasan, here, the armor, it's done.
Wow. What's it look like?
It looks like an orc warlord full plate, but with like nicely polished, and all the armor pieces fit better. And all the extra weight that was on there has been shaved off, so it doesn't weigh double anymore. So it weighs like a normal amount.
Nice. Nice. I immediately start putting it on like a hermit crab. Just climbing out of my own armor and into that one.
Okay.
Pathetic.
All right. And let's see. What else? Dika, I got you a present.
Ooh,
It's like a pouch with 5 silver bullets, like cartridges.
silver bullet cartridges. Why
Yeah.
would I ever need those?
I you know what? I don't know. She says.
They're what?
Silver bypasses immunity to
I know.
non-magic. Okay.
Yeah, various things. But yeah, that's it's something that Droop made that he thought you would like.
Well, thank you, Drew. Is he here or is he not?
He's busy making weapons, so he didn't have time to come by. Why? Do you want to make an order?
No, not right now.
All right. Oh, and here's a few potions I brought, and she hands each of you a potion of healing.
Nice.
Dope.
So what happened here? I heard there was an invasion.
Yes, dark magic was being. A dark ritual was being cast when we came upon this place. We managed to stop it and fight off the conjured horrors, the monstrosities, and the strange water orcs. Not like a water elf like Kashan, but like a water orc.
Uh,
And,
Water orcs.
hmm,
That's strange.
there was the ringleader seemed to be some sort of tiefling wizard trying to gain access to this object, this place of power that this town is built around. Yes, very intriguing things, Cation. Very intriguing indeed. How has Nay been? How have the those little Kel things been going?
Oh, they're growing really fast. They're
Excellent.
doing really well. And
Excellent.
and Droop got some parts for your son, Kel.
Excellent. Give Droop my finest thanks.
Sure,
And
I
and
will.
and
Also, I wanted to warn you guys that we're still looking into it, but there's still murders happening
oh no.
in town.
Oh no.
So I think they're gonna bring in some investigators from Omega City to find out what's going on.
I'm pretty sure
From
it's not
last I
my fault.
heard, like some bodies have even been going missing, and some bodies were found drained of blood.
Oh no. Well, no murders have happened here, so I think that Sister Grail may have been off her target a bit.
All right. Um.
Could you bring a message to Azuk for me? Has
Uh.
Azuk contacted you at all?
No, didn't he go back to the mountains?
Yes, I just want to know how he's doing.
It's not safe to go up to the mountains. It's a long journey.
No problem, Kason. Never mind.
All right. So I'm not gonna be back here for a while. It looks like there's a dark tide coming, and this area won't be accessible by water for at least a month after I leave.
Has Barkhead sent any gold with you? And any of my monthly income?
What? Why would I know about that?
Oh, okay. Because he knows that you know me.
Oh, I doubt he would trust me with money.
No problem. No
I
problem.
know his type. And he's your man, isn't he? Don't worry about him.
I'm not worried.
All right. Yeah, I'm out of here. Good luck.
Well, I give my old armor to be sold, and the profits to be given to Sister Grail.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll see what I can do. She's been out, by the way. It looks like she went on a journey. She said she'll be back in a few weeks.
Mm.
Probably looking for that necromancer lich thing.
Yeah.
You mean
But-
the book?
Yes.
All right, and if you guys don't have any more questions, she's gonna leave.
Hmm. No, I guess I'm good.
Okay.
Are you still using that sending stone?
Yeah, she still has it.
Do you want to give it to Barkhead so I can communicate with him?
What if I need to talk to you?
Well,
Sure.
take
I
it from
mean,
Barkhead.
sure. I'll give it to him so he can give you a call.
And then I will tell him to give it back to you.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, she leaves. All right. Later in the week, the wizard arrives. His name is there he is, Galio Elibro. And as he enters the city, it's a brooding, middle-aged human. Looks like he hasn't had sleep in like days. Arrives with a contingent of soldiers. And he looks around town and he goes straight to the tower. He doesn't even talk to like the mayor or anyone. He just goes straight into the tower and starts doing his work.
That's Omega City soldiers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I follow him?
Yeah, sure, you can follow him. But when you get up to the tower, he closes the doors behind him
I knock.
and goes up.
The doors just stay closed?
Yep.
All right, well, whatever.
Do you just open it?
No, I'll knock. I'll knock, but if no one like comes to the door, I'll just leave.
Okay, when you knock, a soldier comes to the front and it's like, "Hey, it's the garrison." Cal,
Yes.
what brings you to the garrison?
Magical curiosity. I just wish to have a professional conversation with a fellow arcanist.
Okay, and all right, hold on. I'll call Galio. He's just got here though, and he looks really tired.
Oh, okay, well.
But sure, give me a moment.
Just ask
And
him gently. This
a
is
minute later,
request.
yeah, Galio comes downstairs again. Like he looks super tired, middle-aged man, like kind of balding, and he looks like he hasn't had sleep. Like he spent that whole time trying to get here. And it's like, hello, how are you? Who are you? I'm Galio.
My name is Kel Secundus. I am one of the heroes of Wave Echo Cave that worked in Phandelver for a bit. You might have heard of my following. There's a small following of the Great Flame in Omega City.
Okay, while you're talking, he like almost he like half fell asleep, and he like wakes up again. It's like, oh, yes, Yes, of course. The great following, of course.
Yes.
Um, what would you like? Do you need me to cast a spell for you?
No, I'm.
Legend lore is my specialty. Any legend lore that you need, I can find out for you for a price.
I am just interested in the magical nature of this location. After seeing the flame of power within the Wave Echo Cave, it has become a professional interest of mine. Yes.
This this area is locked off to anyone who's not associated with the research of Planar portals.
Oh, well, I am interested in the fire elemental planar hold that that shrine. I forget what the name of the shrine is. Out of character, but Kel says it where that orc is. Yes, it's very interesting stuff, but that is not my area of expertise. I suppose I shall just.
Yeah, so that's the eternal flame.
Yes, that was cool. Well, anyways, if you need any help or anything, just let me know. I'm totally into magical shit.
Um, cool. I'll keep that in mind, Cal.
You look tired. You should get some rest.
I'm gonna get some. I'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he's being a little groupie.
Yeah.
I'm totally into that shit, man.
Oh,
I'm hip. I'm cool.
do you wanna talk about magic?
Okay, that's all I
Oh,
do.
mercy.
All right. So I think by now I introduced other characters. Oh, and so it looks like during the week, it looks like Ezog's been given a home outside. Like you see where I'm pinging?
Yes.
Outside town? Yeah. So that's where he's been stationed.
Sorry,
Eh,
can you ping that again?
over here.
Bottom right.
How do I ping to
Okay,
everyone?
Shift ping.
I think it's a shift ping
Shift ping?
Maybe
Like
click and hold.
or control ping. There you go.
okay, so there we go. All right. While that that's where he's been stationed, and one day, Dika, when you're just like flying around patrolling or keeping an eye out for missing children or whatever, you see a couple dwarves that are just like at the door, at like the gate, like looking out and like keeping an eye on the house. And they're like saying some stuff to each other. And then one of them, like, it looks like they're just writing down notes.
Diligent note taker.
Right, diligent note taking. I
Yeah.
see nothing too suspicious. I will keep a mental track of it and check up on it daily.
Okay. All right.
Does the tower look like it has any like magical protection trap stuff?
From what you can see, do you have detect magic?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you can't like see magic without it, but you don't like feel any magic from where you are. It's not like so powerful that you can like feel it from like a distance.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to. Okay, it is going to be Kasan. One day, you're like delivering some materials to the Palisades. You see a goblin, like one of those like small primitive goblin-like creatures that was on Ezog. You see one that is like lying like belly up, like X's over its eyes, tongue sticking out.
Oh. Where?
Just in an alleyway, but it looks like it looks like it's like dead.
And I called for Dika. I call to the skies.
All right. Why just
Dika! Huh? You come down?
Yeah.
I've summoned you. There's a foul death over here.
I told you use the whistle.
All right. Anyway, there's been a murder. Well, I don't know that. But,
Okay,
There's
Dika,
been
what?
a murder.
As you fly down, you see another body like around the corner. So it looks like yeah. So you see another body around the corner. It is a dwarf.
Can I? I go also to get. Okay, I tell Kashan to stay here, and I go get Titus as well.
Okay,
His
Kassan.
investigative knack would be much more useful than my raw perception.
well, it seems to me like a trail of breadcrumbs, and I'm going to follow it.
Okay, so first, give me a quick medicine check, Kassan. That's pretty high. Okay, so it looks like the goblin is definitely dead. It looks like it was stabbed, and you see go to the dwarf, and the dwarf is beaten to like an inch of its life. It's not dead, but it is like in a coma or something.
How big are the bruises on the dwarf's body?
Big, like big.
I think I know what's happened here. I keep well, I call the garrison. No, I'll wait for Dika.
Okay, Dika, you find Titus. Are you found or are you skulking?
I'm bound. I'm not skulking. I'm just walking streets.
Okay.
Ego.
Yes.
What's up?
There appears to be a active crime scene that we need your assistance with.
What kind of crime we talking?
Murder. As I turn towards the camera.
With haste. Am I like full health now?
Yeah, you're all full
Yeah,
health.
it's been a couple weeks, so we're all
Yeah.
tip top.
I follow Dika. With haste.
Okay. So you approach. So you find a what looks like a goblin, but murdered, like belly up, and you see a dwarf who's been beaten so bad that he's in a coma.
Why did anybody help this dwarf? I like kneel down next to the dwarf. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
It's definitely out.
I don't have any healing potions. Dika!
no,
Edgar.
I'll healing hands him one
It's
point.
yeah.
Oh, I
Okay,
didn't know Edgar was still here.
but you already figured he's gonna be in like a coma for a while. Your healing might like would stabilize him, but not like
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And
does
then
it look like this goblin attacked this dwarf and the dwarf stabbed the goblin?
The goblin is like it's like 7 kilograms. It's like a large cat or a small dog.
It
Like
seems to me that the goblin took the hit for the ogre, and the dwarf took the hit from the ogre.
Would we be able to determine based on like the footprints and the because I assume an alley is not really a high traffic location.
yeah.
Would we be
Okay.
able to figure out how the fight went down?
Sure, sure. So let's do it as a skill challenge in this case. So who's participating? So Dika and Titus, you guys are participating in this.
Oh,
So
yes.
give me a perception check and an investigation check.
Can I give a survival check to follow the tracks?
Sure. Yep, sure. Give me your survival check, Dika.
Oop, sorry, first one.
Cool. Okay, and Titus, give me an investigation as you combine your powers. Great. Okay, so it looks like there's a heavy set of footprints. It looks like it is an ogre-sized, large humanoid footprints. And it's followed by a couple dwarven footprints.
Would we be
And
able to tell which are fresher? So like who when it comes to who was walking, like was the ogre being followed or was
it looks like the ogre was being followed.
Okay.
And then yeah, at some point the ogre turned around and the dwarf is like where he lays kind of thing. He got bonked on the head.
One hell of a
Now-
bonk. Put him in a
now-
coma.
Can we determine whether or not the ogre charged the dwarves or the dwarves charged the ogre?
It looks like more like he was stabbed in the back. The ogre was like kind of thing. Like he from you follow the trail of where the goblin is to where the dwarf lies, and you see the footsteps and where the footsteps turn around.
And we're dealing with how many additional dwarves besides?
It looks like there was 2 dwarves.
Okay, and do they look like the dwarves I saw the other day?
Well, only one dwarf is here.
Yeah, I know, but I saw
You,
2
you,
dwarves.
you never got close enough to take a good look, but let you do an intelligence check, a straight intelligence check to see if you can do a face match. Sure, yeah, this was one of the ogres, one of the guys I was watching the ogre.
Okay. Then I suggest to the group that we find this other dwarf because he may, as well as go talk to the ogre to see if he's okay.
Well, you do that. I've stabilized him. I'm gonna put him on my horse and take him to. Is there a hospital or is there an apothecary or something?
Yeah,
A
there's
medicine man?
a shrine. There's a Ozadol shrine over here.
Oh, that's where Kel is. That's
Kel's in the
serendipitous.
Kel's in the Ilra shrine.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. Well, I take this comatose dwarf to the Azadl's place.
Okay, cool. So which one should we do first? Should we do Dika and Titus talk and looking for the ogre, or let's start with Kasan. So Kasan, so you go take him to Ozaldo's shrine. What happened here? Was it a mugging? Someone got attacked? What happened to him?
It's inconclusive as far as I can tell.
I think we explained to you what happened.
No, I know what happened. But as a theory only. It's inconclusive still.
Okay, but it is backed by hard evidence.
I don't believe in your wumbo jumbo.
This someone quick, come here. Noble's in critical state. Take him away.
I give him up. I guess.
So what happened?
He seems to have been in a
Inconclusive.
scuffle. Some fight in an alleyway nearby.
Well, who did this to him?
It's inconclusive, but my companions are on the trail. I must return to join them again.
All right, come back right away when you found out who did this terrible act.
Yes, sir. Who are you?
This is the halfling priest. Marigold.
Yeah, okay. Right, that I grabbed when I woke up.
No, you grabbed Ustor.
Whose store? Okay.
Okay, anyways, too many names. All right. Oh, okay.
I miss Harbin.
What's up?
Nothing. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Titus and Dika, you go to Izog. He
Go to his
is
house.
okay. So you go to his house.
Off we go.
So do you like just open the door or what? Like you just
Well, yeah, knock on the door.
okay. He comes out, opens the door. He's wearing like a dirty shirt.
Are you okay? Because we found a unconscious gobloid that fits the description of your gobloid.
It was dead.
Well, yes.
But we don't have to divulge that information yet.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, no.
Were you attacked?
Yeah, stupid dwarf attacked me. I hit him. He's not getting back up.
Well, the dwarf survived.
Bah. Same thing.
Are you okay? Can you explain to me what happened?
Stupid dwarf came behind me, tried to stab me. I turned around. I hit him. He went down.
All right, but you
Open
are
shut.
claiming.
Sounds open shut to
He
me.
attacked you first.
He attacked me.
All right.
I whisper in Dika's ear, "We're gonna have to get him out of the town.
Well, maybe it depends on how the dwarves are gonna act.
An ogre almost killed one of their own."
Yeah, but he was defending himself.
They're
If he
not
wanted
dragging
to,
him.
I'm just saying, if he wanted to, he could have dragged that dwarf back here and ate him.
Yeah, you just have a lot more faith in species than I do.
Shouldn't he still be in jail for this?
Who?
What, the ogre?
Yeah.
He's defended himself.
Edgar,
Yeah,
you're
I
not
don't
here.
believe in stand your ground shit.
Well, this is the Middle Ages.
Hmm?
You get bopped, you get chopped.
You got a duty to retreat.
Well,
From
he did
someone
just throw
stabbing you
one
in the
punch.
back?
Yeah, man.
Someone stabbing you, you got a duty to retreat.
You do have a duty to retreat.
You don't. You got a duty to retreat if someone breaks in your house and they're just gonna steal some shit. But if they're stabbing,
That's not what happened.
Anyway,
I don't think
besides
I don't think
the,
this ogre is capable of lying.
right, were there two of them or was there just one? Because it seemed like there was two.
And he thinks about it, and he's like, maybe one more. I forgot about it already.
Oh, stiff upper lip champ. What do you look
Yes.
like? The second
Dwarf.
one.
He like shrugs, dwarf, beard, short.
Yes. All right. Well, stay safe. We're gonna go try to figure out exactly what happened.
He goes back and closes the door.
So I'm gonna search the town for the other dwarf. See if I can find him. Maybe he has been hurt or not, but it doesn't seem like he was attacked as well.
'Kay.
Also, it's a little weird that he didn't help his friend. He just kind of ran away.
Give me a survival check, Dika, to find. It'll be give me a survival check, Dika, to find this guy. 11. Yeah, that'll be. It's pretty simple. Yeah, you know where he lives, and you track him back to his house.
All right. I knock on the door.
Okay, there's no answer.
We going in?
Let's see. Is it just a one story or is it like a two story?
It's like a 2-story. I think every home in here is a 2-story of some
that's
sort.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So I do like a circle around the house to see if there's any signs of somebody.
Let's say
being
it's
in
this
there.
house. Let's say it's this one,
That one.
so you can visualize it.
I check the two. I fly up and I check the two windows to see if there's any evidence of somebody being inside.
No, it doesn't look like there's anyone inside from the windows that you see.
All right.
Is the door locked? I try it.
Yeah, the door's locked.
Well, I'm gonna go in through a window.
I follow
Okay.
you.
Okay. Ooh,
But if
showing
he
him your
kills you-
window tricks.
But if he kills you guys, it's fair play.
No.
Well,
if we
attack
start
him.
stabbing him, yeah, sure.
And if he initially responds with violence and we prove
Then I
that
gotta-
we are non-violent, and he
But
Well,
stand your ground. You're allowed to do whatever you want on your
I'm not
property.
talking about. No, that's
Yeah,
castle
whatever.
law. That's different than stand your ground.
The castle doctrine. Anyway,
Yeah, castle doctrine is you shoot on someone's property. Stand your
Yes.
ground is if someone attacks you.
All right. So Dika, you crack open a window and you sneak in. Give me a stealth check.
Well, I'm not really being
Are we
stealthy.
sneaking?
Oh,
No,
you
I
just-
thought
you
we
just
were
walk in?
fucking
You just-
crash.
I open the window and I say, "Hello, is anybody in here?"
Police down on the ground.
All right.
All right. So you go. Looks. There's no response, Dika.
Then I begin to systematically go through the house, but announcing my presence before I enter any door.
Okay. It looks like it's just a typical dwarf home, but in the study there is a notebook with some notes that you find, Dika. And I guess you're also in here at this point, Titus. It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
a schedule of something like observation of the ogre, like a schedule of where at what points of the town that the ogre's in during the day.
So
And
evidence that it's premeditated.
yeah, it looks like he's being watched. And it also says that ogre not home at these hours, and ogre goes into the woods at these hours.
So they're definitely trying to kill our boy.
Yes, this is definitely evidence that they planned to kill him.
Yes, but it's more evidence that ogres and dwarves can't live in the same city.
Well, right now, there's nothing that says we can't change that.
Your optimism, Dika, was a twinkle in my eye. Let's move.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but in the notes, there's also a bunch of like suspicions, like ogre, like meeting with orcs, treasure inside the house. Like, there's all sorts of like strange like suspicions and like things like that that is like written down in the notes.
Hmm.
The ravings of a madman.
I take the notebook.
Okay. Kasan, are you with the with the guys?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
What did you do after you delivered the body?
Let's say I asked who that guy was and where he lived, and I'm here now.
Okay, so you get there as Dika and Titus are getting out of the building.
Whoa, B&E there, boys.
Well, there could have been an injured individual in here.
Yeah, inside that book you stole.
You don't see the book. It's in
Where
my
are you
bag.
keeping it? You don't wear
Bag.
clothes.
What? What's that?
Why do you think Dika? Look, he's literally wearing clothes in this token.
Oh, okay. Well,
Did you think he was naked the whole time?
well, he's a bird.
Hold your tongue,
What?
Elf.
You don't think of like an animal as naked.
He's
My
not an
dog's not
animal.
Yeah,
He's
naked.
not an
like-
animal. That's like calling a human an ape. That's like not.
Well, he's not a Triton,
Do you
so
think Cal wears clothes?
I've seen him wear clothes.
Yeah.
I never
Anyway.
take it off. I'm
Anyway.
always wearing this robe.
I have a shit ton of equipment on me. I don't know how I would be carrying it if it wasn't for like backpacks and belts and pouches.
So
He
you're
has,
hiding
like,
the book? You're hiding the
Quiet,
book?
Triton.
Yeah.
The book you stole, you're hiding it? Okay.
Quiet, Triton. We're investigating a murder here. As I
This is
see it,
evidence.
we're the protectors of this village, and we can go where we want.
I mean, if anything, this exonerates the Gogher because he fucking clearly it was premeditated. But yeah, I can't. I say to you that I can't find the other accomplice to the dwarf.
Did you
Hmm.
notice any other dwarves in the infirm when you brought the knocked out dwarf there?
Did I notice any other dwarves?
no.
No. I'm sure we'll see him soon, riling up a mob with pitchforks and fire. Let's keep it as quiet as we can until everything comes to a head, I guess.
Why don't we cut it off at the head before it spreads?
Yes, we should also launch an investigation into the ogre to make sure that some of the claims are.
I look at Cassian and I'm like, don't be a fool. We have the evidence in our hand that he did nothing wrong. Opening two investigations would be silly.
Yeah, we're not really lawmen.
Yeah, we're just here to make sure the town doesn't burn down.
Okay.
What's Kel doing at this point? Is he like you're right here, Kel, and you can see them doing stuff outside this house.
I suggest, since we're probably going to have to deal with a large group of people being organized for one thing and wanting them organized for something else, we should go get Kel to help steer it away.
Oh, look, he's right over there.
And we go.
I'm fixing up like the little shrine. Like, I love burning things. I love burning things. Oh, hey guys.
Hey, how much do you think that statue would sell for?
I'm going to kill Podo.
No, no. No kill Poto.
What's going on?
Murders.
Oh, damn it!
Well, not murder.
That
Well,
can't
I
be
guess-
murders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
murder.
a gobloid was murdered, so yes.
And the dwarf dies, it's murder, right?
Is this any similar to the murders that were going on in Phandelver?
No, this seemed like a targeted hit directly
Woo.
against the ogre.
Oh, that's not a
Ooh.
Oh, against the ogre. Shit.
Yes, so this does somewhat involve us.
You know, maybe a good fireball could fix this. You know, what do you guys need from me?
Well, not a fire.
Not that.
Just throwing it out there.
Not yet. Not
Well,
yet, at least.
I'll stick next to you for now, and then I'll put down my tools, and I'll join the party.
Join the party. Cal has joined the party.
Yeah, so we could make use of your talents for wooing the crowd.
I show Kashan and Kel the evidence that we acquired. That the
Why'd you hide it then?
Well, what I'm saying is I didn't leave the house holding it. It was
He wasn't
my
hiding
bag.
it. It
I
was in
didn't
his
hide it.
bag.
Whatever, man.
What I'm saying is I'm showing it now to you. I'm pulling it out and showing it to you now.
Okay. So I say my joke that I said earlier again.
Ha 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 ha! That's good, Kashan.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, I show them the evidence that they were stalking him for a set number of days. They do have some points of they bring up some points of contention, like him meeting with orcs. But I don't see any crime with that. But it definitely shows that they have been stalking him and knew exactly when to attack him.
Well, orcs do raid. It's a cultural thing, you know. It really depends on the kind of orc, so perhaps we should investigate this. Not to say that they can't overcome that culture, but like, remember those mercenaries that we had to like like, as long as they're not eating flesh orcs, I'm cool with them. But if they're the flesh eating orcs, we got to do something.
What if they were the pastry baking kind of orcs?
Well, then fuck those dwarves.
Orcs. Where do you think we should go next? Do you have anybody in your flock that matches the description of who we're talking about? A violent dwarf who's being anti-ogre.
I haven't really been doing the whole flock thing here as of late. I'm just trying to help people with housing and slowly working on this shrine in my spare time.
Yeah, well, you'll never get a church going like that.
Yeah, well, it didn't really work out too well in the last place, and eventually I'll just go to a mega city and take that one over, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yes. Does it okay? So reading the book, the notebook, does it say when the ogre would like logically next meet the orcs?
It says in the evening he disappears into the woods for several hours before coming back late at night.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna follow him tonight to make sure that he is not up to any nefarious deeds.
We should go ask the mayor. We should. I
Wait,
don't
I
feel
don't-
comfortable. I feel we should investigate the house when the ogre's gone, but I don't feel comfortable breaking into another person's castle without the proper authorization from the authorities. I know it's
Shall we-
strange.
Fair, but if we do involve the proper authorities, they might jump to conclusions, and they might not be as as understanding as we are.
That's where your optimism ends, and the
Yeah.
people who are in place of authority automatically being abusing of it.
Well, no, because these. I feel like this town already has it out for the ogre and is looking for an excuse, and they would just jump on this as an excuse.
Oh yeah.
So, having worked with Sarge, did he give me that opinion of him? In any kind of way?
Sarge, give me an insight check, Kasan.
Ooh,
Yeah. He looks like a good guy. Who's your friend? From
no.
your point of view.
He's a good guy. He's my friend. I say that we take it secretly to him, not to rise a panic in the public, and just ask him for his help or his his permission
Okay.
to do
Well,
this.
maybe we
I'll
let
be right back.
Dika do this reconnaissance this night, and based upon what he sees, we approach him after. There's no reason we have to do it at the same time.
No, we should do it at the same time.
If you trust the sergeant, then I'll go based off of your intuition. And,
You follow the ogre.
yes.
We'll go talk to Sarge, get permission to break into his house and rummage through his stuff.
Well,
And,
no, you're not rummaging through his stuff. Look for evidence of
Yeah.
conspiracy.
Tomato.
Sure, but one is legally.
All right, where I'm going. Bye. Pretty sure if you break into someone's house without like a warrant and shit, then everything that you find is not admissible
Well,
in court.
probable cause.
The house was locked.
No, but there were
Anyway.
tracks after a visible altercation. There were tracks leading to this house, so I had reason to suspect that there was a potentially injured individual in this house.
There wasn't tracks in this house. You remember that he lived here.
No, I followed tracks to this house.
No, you remember that he lived here.
I did a survival check and tracked him to this house.
I thought it was like a whatever. I go do my thing.
So are you guys doing it simultaneously? Dika, you're going off into the woods.
Well, during the evening. This is
Okay,
like-
so during the day, Kasan, you're gonna go talk to the Sarge.
Yeah.
Just you, or you and Titus and Kel?
I'll go with them.
I'll bring them on.
Okay. So so at this time, yeah, he's building palisades.
Sarge, it's your man.
Ah, Kasan, my friend, you're here.
Yes, and then I do that handshake, pull into a hug, and then pat him on the back thing that men do.
Yeah, he does the same back to you.
Yeah, we're burly and cool.
Yeah, yes.
Anyway, Sarge, and I'm gonna pull him away from prying eyes and ears into our little huddle, or away from anybody who could hear.
Good, yes. Oh, what brings you here? Go back to work, man. Don't worry about me. You know exactly what to do. And Titus, you can tell from like looking at his hands that this guy has not lifted a single hand to help out building the palisades. He's definitely like an administrator.
I
There
admire him.
There are people who are better as a mind, and there are people who are better as a body, and he is a mind. Listen. There's a couple of disturbing going-ons in this small town. We've found a murdered goblin, and
Goblin? You mean those creatures that hang off of the ogre?
yes, the weird parasites, and a beaten to unconsciousness dwarf.
A dwarf beaten to unconsciousness? Where? How did this happen? Who done this? Who would do such a thing?
Shh.
Yeah, we must not incite panic in the public.
But this is a serious public threat. Who did this?
Well, there are theories, but I tell him who it is and that I took him to the hospital. And
Novel. Novel is in critical condition. Oh no, this is not good.
Yes, but we don't know the full scale of what exactly is going on or why the altercation happened. So I'm here to ask your permission to investigate it further and quietly, and to enter the ogre's home.
The ogre did this. The
Yeah.
ogre
He's the prime suspect.
assaulted.
Yes, you dumbass.
The ogre assaulted one of our own and
I step
left
forward
him near
and
death.
I say, "Quiet your tongue."
Sorry,
This is it. No, just quiet your tongue.
Quiet your tongue. Hey, give me an intimidation check, Titus, as you
Can I
step
help?
forward.
By loom, can I loom behind and help?
Do
you
you
have
also
intimidation?
do you want to intimidate the sergeant?
I
Cal?
don't like the way this guy's acting. Kashan is being very clear with what he's saying, and he's
so-
like almost purposefully like misrepresenting what Kashan is saying, and that pisses me off.
Very into man.
So I'll
Dagger eyes.
Okay, yeah, he cowers behind you and he like steps back. It's like, and he's like, what is it? What's going on here?
Well,
We're investigating matters that don't need to be blasted out to the common folk. Now you can help us, or you can be quiet.
we just
finish your
need
question.
time. We just need time. Keeping this away from the public while we investigate. Can you give us that?
You want me to be quiet about the safety of our people?
The safety of the people is on my shoulders and my friend's shoulders. You can trust us. We've saved the town before, and we'll keep it safe.
Fine. If a single more dwarf gets hurt, it's going to be on you, Kazan.
And I swear to take responsibility. I kneel down and do all the thing.
Okay. He's like shaken, but he like goes back to like doing his thing.
Is the sergeant a dwarf as well?
Yeah, it's the sergeant's a dwarf. Yeah.
Okay.
Dika, let's say you're going off into the woods, I guess, at this point
I'll be right
in
back.
the evening. So let's say it's like 6 p.m. or something. It's getting dark.
Are you following the ogre, or are you just like
Yes.
okay?
Give me a stealth check.
Oof.
That's a big oof.
That's a 2.
Okay. Give me an insight roll, Dika. Okay. You follow him deep into the woods. Eventually he goes to, there's a strange hut in the middle of the woods that he goes into for a second. And then he leaves, and then he continues on deeper into the woods.
Can I mark its location on a map and continue following?
So you want to be able to navigate back here somehow?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get an advantage to find your way back to this place next time.
All right.
Okay, on your survival check. Okay. You continue along. Eventually, you get to like maybe you're traveling another hour or so. You get to like a gorge, and you see from a distance there's a bridge. That looks like a bridge is being built by some like a troll from a long distance. Like a troll's like just hammering at a bridge, like a wooden like suspension bridge, and the ogre goes to it and talks to it for a bit, and then he gets handed something and he puts it into his Ezog puts it into his bag and then continues going into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Again, I marked the location and I continue.
All right, give me another stealth check. Okay. Give me a survival check as well at this point. Okay. All right. So at some point, he kind of like gave you the slip, like, but you managed to follow his tracks, and you see that you, even though you lost him, you think you're not far behind him. You approach a clearing that's been opened. There's a body in the middle of the clearing, and there's a rancid smell around you. Give me a knowledge nature check. Yeah, there's a rancid smell around you. Can't quite identify what it is, but yeah, there's a clearing around you, and there's a body in the middle of the clearing, like face down.
I take off into the sky, and I
Okay, if you take off into the sky, you have a difficulty being stealthy, by the way.
yeah, I'm aware of that, and I
Okay.
will attempt to examine the body from the sky.
Okay, so you take off into the sky. There is actually like a small opening in the canopy that has the beam of light coming in to like highlight the body. But yeah, it looks like a body of an orc. And it looks like there is a big set of bite marks on him, like he was bitten to death by an ogre-sized set of teeth.
I didn't hear any sort of altercation, though, right?
No, you didn't.
And is it possible that this was like how fresh do the wounds look?
From the distance you can see it's not fresh.
So he's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Like the timeline wouldn't match up at the amount of time that I lost the ogre. He got into this altercation.
Pie further than that. Pie longer than that.
Yes.
Like
okay.
over a day old kind of thing. But you'll have to take a closer look if you wanted to.
I call down to the orc and ask him if he's okay.
There is no response.
Can I see any further track? Because like the tracks led me to this body, right?
Yep.
And I don't see the ogre anywhere.
No, the ogre's not here.
Can I try to see if he's hiding nearby?
Sure. Give me a perception check. You're very certain that he's not hiding nearby.
All right. Well, I mark down the location of this and I continue. I try to find the tracks again.
Okay. Cool. At this point, so you've been gone for a few hours. So you guys go to Ezog's house, Kassan, Cal, Titus. So you're outside his house.
Mm-hmm.
The door is locked.
It's 2 stories?
Yep.
I will cast Fly on myself and go try the upstairs windows.
Okay, all the windows are closed.
I can't open them.
You want to force it open?
Well, I'm not. I don't want to break it, but I do want to try to open a window and see if I can fly in.
Okay,
Don't
it looks
you
like
have knock?
Maybe I might have traded it out for something.
that was pretty useful.
Oh, I do. I knock the front door. Thanks, Kashan. Not only strong in brawn, but also strong in brain.
Okay, the door opens easily. It pops open, and you fly in.
I do, because I'm not wasting it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty simple. There's a big table. There's a chair. There is a big pile of hay. Kind of smells a little bit. Titus, you see a loose floorboard.
I unloosen it.
Okay, it's a small chest and under the floors that was hidden away.
When
you
they
said
went
you-
in, I closed the
No, I
door.
tightened it up. Like I made sure.
unloosened it. Oh, it's clearly not supposed to be like this. Grabs a hammer and nails.
When they go in, I close the door behind them and I'm staying outside.
Why'd you close the door?
So it doesn't look like it's been opened.
Oh. Well, what's in the chest?
You open it.
Yeah, wouldn't
Oh.
you standing outside make it
What?
look like there's
So
something in there?
you guys are all inside, and you
Yeah.
open the chest, right, Titus?
No, it's just
well,
me and Titus in there.
Oh, yeah, I
Ti-
open it. I fucking open
Titus.
Boom.
So the moment you open it, you
Bam!
inside, you see a set of 6 black orbs with a little piece of twine coming out of each of them.
Some kind of anal bead.
And then you've seen this before, Titus.
My God, man!
So Cal, wow, this episode's gonna get cut. Cal, you see, they're all bombs, and you notice that one of the bombs, they had like the fuse was attached to the opening mechanism, and the moment you open it, it got pulled. Everyone give me a
Thanks for
dexterity
living.
saving throw.
Whoa, wait, what? What's happening?
Virus blew us up. We're dead.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, everyone.
Including Kashan because he's outside.
Yeah.
there's six
Kassan's
bombs in
outside.
this
Yeah,
chest.
so it's just Kel and Titus.
He's standing guard. Like a good boy.
This is where I get the dragon scar on my chest.
Okay. All right, Kel, take 52 damage, and Titus, you managed to die behind Kel,
Ah!
and you only take 26 damage.
Absorb elements.
As there's you had no time to cast anything. It's
What are you talking about? It's
50,
reaction.
56?
52 damage, because it was a surprise, Titus, and you don't get a reaction on a surprise. And so
I think I clearly noticed that I pulled it though.
you
That's
did, but
just cinematic.
yeah. So what happening
How
is
much damage did I take?
there's a massive explosion. You take
26.
26. So there's a massive explosion, and it kind of like shakes the house a bit, and the house is falling apart. The house is falling apart all around you, Cal and Titus. So you guys need to escape. Make a second dexterity saving throw as the house explodes around you.
In here, I thought I was in the most danger.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
All right, take
So
so Kel, take 27 damage, and Titus take 14 damage as the explosion like blows you out of the house.
Okay, so I'm like
Dead under-
like basically my entire like from my like waist to my like fucking ears, all of it's like burnt, like scalded away. And then I got crushed and spat out of the debris. I'm just lying there unconscious, dying.
Oh, he got spat out of the house?
Kassan, yeah, you guys both got spat out of the house. Like the house is basically like ruins. Kassan's outside, like as you see these two bodies like get like exploded out of the house.
I jump off my horse, Bartok. I run over and I heal them both.
Kel's
much
like
as I
out.
can.
Kel is in critical condition. But you do.
Whose house was this? Because I'm gonna kill him.
This was the ogre's house.
He's dead. Wait.
What, for leaving a booby trap for thieves?
No, I don't think that was the ogre that did that. He wouldn't have been able to do that with his big fat hands.
In character.
Oh, I'm thinking about this in my head.
Okay, you
I'm like
have
lying on the ground.
Internal soliloquy.
you get not you. I give you 9 health, Titus, and I put.
I'm fine. I'm not down.
Yeah, but you're not full health, right?
No.
So I go up by 9 health.
Kel, give me a d20, please.
Okay.
You gonna lose an arm?
Losing something.
Fuck. You lose your nose.
Oh.
No! Does that mean I lose my like trunk and my like perception stuff and
You have disadvantage on charisma persuasion checks, wisdom perception checks that rely on smell.
well,
Oh man.
does it like even out with the trunk?
Sure, you lose half your trunk.
Okay, so I have normal perception, survival, and investigation checks that resolve in full
Yeah.
smell. Well, I want to fix this.
We gotta call him Short Snout from now on.
Wow.
Do I get my Can I still
It's
use it to grapple and stuff?
no, it's too small.
Okay, that's fine.
It's too small.
No.
It's too stumpy.
I put him on my horse and we ride.
Ride to like 200 feet to the.
200 feet?
Yeah, but
500 feet.
no, Cal, you have a reach of 2.5 feet now, not 5 feet. So no, you can't use that. Wow.
Oh, that's
You
fine.
got cocked.
These things happen.
Pulled over Edgar on that one.
Yeah.
I guess it just happened.
You really brought that on yourself, you idiot.
I should just stay in bed all the time.
The entire time I'm riding like the Dickens
Yeah.
back to
And Cal wasn't even supposed to be there. That's so funny. I mean,
That's-
it's not funny, but like, oh
yeah,
god.
it sucks, yeah. The entire time I'm riding back, I'm asking Titus, what the hell happened?
Bomb. Clearly. Bomb and I can't think straight right now. Hold on. Give me a sec.
All right.
Dika, from the distance, you see a big explosion.
You probably hear it too, right?
Yeah, you hear it. Definitely, Dika.
I race back.
You race back to you see Kel in like really bad shape, and Kasan and Titus taking Kel away. Kel, did you regain consciousness? Did you get healed?
Yeah, but you said I was out, so
Yeah,
I'm
you're
assuming-
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
you're out. Yeah.
You know, that makes sense with that super cool cinematic scene.
Yeah.
You just cast restoration on him immediately. Just be like, boop.
He'll need
don't have that.
regeneration for yeah, you need restoration to even get back up and regeneration to get the nose back. But yeah, some bad shit just happened from what you can see, DK. It looks like there was an explosion. Definitely a gunpowder explosion from the house that pretty much destroyed the house in the process of throwing these two out.
Hmm. Well, I can see that Kashan has that situation handled. There's not much I can do to alleviate that. So I'll just wait nearby and wait for the ogre to return.
I don't think he's going back.
He might. This is a mystery, and I don't like mysteries, but we don't know what's going on.
You don't like mysteries?
I thought the whole shapeshifter thing was pretty clear that I don't like mysteries.
Oh, right.
just bonk the ogre, Cal. That's what you do, right?
Knock him
he's
unconscious.
the shapeshifter. No, he's just an ogre. All right.
I'm gonna go in the hospital too because I seem I'm pretty fucked up.
All right.
Yeah, no, I take you all. I take you both.
Dika, you wait for Izog to come back.
Yeah, but not in plain sight.
What does the garrison do?
They're all coming over, like from all around the town. They are all coming out and to like around the house to see what's going on. That's the ogre's house. And you guys, Titus and Kel, you get brought in to stretchers in Ozadol's shrine.
Do I have any like near death visions of Ozatl?
Sure. You can if you like. I'll let you determine for yourself.
Oh yeah,
If
but
you
it's
have
totally the Great Flame.
okay, you reskin it as the Great Flame. It's a $10
He's like trying to talk to
$10
him,
pay
you're
store
like,
skin.
yeah, you're like trying to talk to him, and you're just like, "Is that you, the Great Flame?" He's like, "No, it's Azotl." He's like, "I don't know. You look like the Great Flame."
Exactly.
Then if you're not the Great Flame, why do you look like a big fire?
Duh.
All right. As the guards are asking, what happened here? Dika, what happened? The house is in flames. There's parts everywhere. Titus and Kel, they got dragged away. What's happening here?
I'm not too sure. I didn't see it myself. I heard the explosion and came over. But I'm gonna wait for the ogre to return to get an explanation.
Okay. When you come back, when at some point Izog returns, he comes out of the woods and he sees the house. He runs over to it, and he looks around, and he's like looking at, and he like starts circling the house, and he finds some like foot tracks, and he starts like looking at it and investigating it. And he looks at the tracks, and he looks at you, and he's like, "Your friends were here."
Yes. And why did the house explode?
Why did they go in my house?
Did you set a trap for them?
It's a trap for home intruders.
Fair enough. But why does it have to be so deadly?
For deadly enemies.
Well, what if you were inside as well?
Of course, I wouldn't set my own track off.
No, I'm saying, what if you were inside upstairs asleep?
I don't sleep upstairs.
Well, where do you sleep?
In the in the living room. I don't fit upstairs. I'm too big.
Okay, but you don't understand what I'm saying, though. If you're asleep in there and somebody sneaks in and then tries to rob you, you would also have blown up.
No, if they come in, I kill them.
Yeah, but what if they sneak in?
Riveting.
And he's like, no, that can't happen. No, he just like shakes his head.
All right, fair enough. What were you doing with the orcs and the trolls?
Orcs? I bite orcs. My name, Izog, Orc Biter.
Yes. But what about the troll at the bridge?
He makes equipment for me. And you following me. Why you follow me?
Because there was an altercation and I just wanted to make sure that you weren't the cause of it.
Guilty. Already, huh?
No, I was merely following up on some investigating, making sure that you were not the cause, which I have no reason to suspect you to be.
Well, what now?
I don't know. I'll have to convene with my companions, get their side of the story.
Cool.
Right? It's like,
Well, what is Garrison doing?
They said they looked like they were about to put the fire out, but then they're like, it's the ogre's house. Let's just go back inside.
Wow. Whatever.
Is the house even savable at this point?
No, it's like, and it's it's rubble.
Good
But
thing
what about the pictures of his grandma? You can't replace those.
I don't think he had those.
Good thing that one of the houses I was building was ogre-sized.
Yeah, I don't think he trusts you.
Right.
Okay, well, fucking leave. I don't fucking care. I tried.
I apologize for the loss of his house, but I must go see my companions.
No, more important, loss of my bombs. Those are very expensive.
Yes, well, just be thankful that you weren't inside when they went off.
He shrugs.
And then I go to reconvene. Jesus Christ, that guy's an idiot.
Well, he got us.
Yeah, it worked. You're asleep. Shush.
I'm just talking out of character.
So we're in the hospital.
Yeah.
Comatose Kel, brutalized Titus,
That's my name.
and Kashan looking just worried sick.
Good thing you didn't come inside. You probably would have like.
Yeah, man, I probably
killed
would have been
yourself.
it.
You would have got launched into the woods and into like a spider's web or something.
Um, Tika, you're back. What did you find?
I tracked the ogre. He met up with. He went into a house, came back out, met up with a troll who was building a bridge. They exchanged some items, and then he went and checked. I assume on an old body that he had an altercation with, but I then confronted I then confronted the ogre about it, and he explained all of the situations, which leads me to believe that he is like doing nothing nefarious.
Well, okay. We blew up a bomb in his house.
Yeah, he talked about that.
Titus, you didn't find much of anything before it went off, did you?
No, just the bomb.
You okay? Is Cal gonna be okay?
You
Remember
can
his
see it,
face.
Dika. He looks like bandaged up, gone right now.
He looks like the Elephant Man from the movie The Elephant Man.
Oh,
the
ooh, that's
fuck?
funny.
Wow.
Or I'm thinking Darkman actually.
Ah.
Same, but different.
Okay.
Anyway. Well, cat's out of the bag. The community is going to turn on him, and he won't be safe here, and the community won't be safe with him.
That is true. I concur.
So it's high time we oust him.
Or at least, request him to leave.
Yeah. Whichever one comes first. Well,
Okay.
let's wait till they heal up so they can move.
Okay.
After-
While that's happening, Sergeant Yoram comes in. So, did you find the evidence?
No. It went south on us real quick.
Yeah, the ogre does go out at night, but he doesn't do anything nefarious. And the rest of my companions infiltrated his house, but set off a booby trap, which I see no crime in that.
There's no crime here.
But look what happened to them.
Yes, but that was their own fault, essentially.
And he looks at you, Kassan, Titus. It's like, you really hold nothing against them for doing this to you?
I'll kill him. No, I don't care.
Really? You don't care?
It was my fault.
The priest comes in with like a blood bag and he tries to put it in an IV in you, Titus, but you just like start sucking on it instead.
More
Yeah, put in the beer hat.
That's so funny.
No, just give me a straw.
What does the laws of this place say we should do?
He struck down a dwarf.
Correct.
Yes, but it was in self-defense.
Fine, then in self-defense he will be driven out.
Well, no, we'll talk to him in the morning and explain to him that the situation doesn't seem to be working out.
Yeah, as it stands, he's outside of your walls, and homeless. So
Okay. So let's do a 4 rest then, overnight. Yeah, the sergeant leaves and you guys can spend the night at the shrine. And Kel, you regain consciousness in the morning. Completely mummified in bandages and casts.
I'm basically gonna go bandaged from now on until I get regenerated or restored or whatever.
Okay.
the bandaged man. There's legends
short
about
time.
him.
Do
He
you
used
still
to
wear
be a
the-
hero?
Yeah.
You're gonna cast one burning hands, and it's gonna set your fucking bandages on
Oh,
fire.
come on. He can control it. He can control it. Come on.
Yeah,
It's
but now
not.
he can't fireball himself.
Oh no!
Um,
Go ahead.
I get caught up on everything.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, it kind of sounds like he was going out and like culling, or at least like protecting the town preemptively against orcs. Perhaps, unless they're good orcs, like the pastry kind. We should kind of figure out what kind of orcs he's biting. But it sounds like it's what's the word? A lost cause.
It doesn't sound like the town is comfortable with him.
I want to change the way dwarves look at the other races. This place I've come to call home is under threat by planar incursions. And I look at I look at Dika, then Kashan, then Titus, and I like nod. Remember those planar incursions?
Titus monkey eyeing away. Like...
And I feel the only way we can protect this place is to be unified. All peoples unified. This is sad. But whatever. I got screwed up bad. I don't have money to fix this because I still owe Sister Grail like a lot of money. So hope just be nice, guys. I'm kind of ugly right now. How much charisma do I lose, by the way?
So all that happens is you get a penalty on charisma persuasion, but you get advantage on charisma intimidation.
Ooh, cool. Maybe I just keep this then.
Oh no.
Do you really don't want your nose back? Anyways, it's up to you. I mean, for now you don't have a choice, so
It's all good.
Yeah.
I thank the priest of Ozatl.
Yeah, that's Marigold Bright Shine. I was like, of course. I'm glad that you are very strong, Kel. You regained consciousness from an injury that would have taken some people might never have wakened from.
It is by the grace of Ozatl and Elris. This is the second time I have been baptized in a fire, and it is just part of the way of my life now.
Oh, hail Ozado's flame! And then everyone chants.
So, what do you guys want to do now? Are we driving
Get
off
the hell out of
ogre?
here.
Well, we should go explain to the owner that it's not going to work out.
See it?
Yes, we do that.
Okay. You see Izog outside, like just like lying on his side, like chewing on like a string of oats or something, while like looking at the remains of his house burned down, like reclining, fist against his chin.
Ezog.
He like looks at you. It's like those bombs are expensive, but how about we call it even?
Fine. What were you doing out there? Why did you leave the town you were supposed to protect?
Set traps in woods, kill orcs.
What kind of orcs? The pastry kind or the man-eating kind?
And he's like thinking pastry orcs. And then like in his mind he's like imagining like gingerbread orcs. And, like you see the thought bubbles over his head.
That's very
Like
funny.
as he starts thinking.
He's
It's like,
warping
no.
reality around himself.
No, mountain orcs.
Those were the bad kind, right?
Come here to raid.
What was Azuk? He was a gray orc?
He was
he's
a
a
underdog orc.
Orok. Yeah, he's a Orok. He's like a Urukai kind of
Okay.
orc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like he was doing his job, and I really don't want to kick him out. Even though I got messed up.
It doesn't matter what the truth is.
Right. So we should just absolve him and keep him here. And then
It's too contentious.
That's fine. That it's going to be contentious, and this is the this is the first step in creating a new society. It will be contentious still, but I still believe, and Izog, I know that this is not the best look from us, but I am friends with Tugor, a great ogre, and I wish to have.
And he like raises his eyebrow. And then when you say that,
And I feel that we can become allies and create a great place here. Don't you feel the same?
and he looks here, around here. I'm not welcome here. I do my job, and still not welcome.
Yes, you are, and we'll make the townsfolk see that.
Kel, the town folk have already spoken.
Fine, Izog.
They've
Mhm.
tried him and found him to be exiled.
But it's not his fault.
Yeah,
It
well, the
doesn't
world isn't
matter.
fair.
I shoot a fireball into the sky in rage, and then
There's a big explosion in the sky.
Izog, what will you do now?
Leave, find job elsewhere.
Will you hold this exile against Leylon?
No, don't care about dwarves.
Well, if
But I get paid first before I go.
well,
350 gold remaining.
well, oh, yes, that is only fair. Or you can fight them if they refuse. I won't stop you.
And is a can't pay me enough to fight these dwarves.
No, I'm just saying they might try to renege.
Shrugs.
I'll go get his money.
Okay. So who do you go to?
The
So you go to Griselda, the paymaster.
yes.
Okay. You go to Griselda. It's like, Kel, you're here. How about this ogre situation? We heard that he assaulted one of our dwarves,
He defended himself.
one of our workers.
He
And
did.
you have evidence for this?
Yes.
Well, let's hear it.
There was
Where's this proof?
his dead gobbling.
It's his dead pet.
Mhm.
What does that matter?
And the two dwarves have been stalking and harassing him, making paranoid flowcharts and coming to suppositions that were never true to begin with.
Two dwarves. What do you mean? There was Novel. Where's the other one? Where's the other one that went missing? It must be Fizzo. He hasn't been seen in days here, or
We-
not days, but he hasn't been seen in a day.
As it appears, he went missing right after their attack on the Dolger.
I would run away too if I was caught attacking an innocent ogre.
Has he run away? Do you have evidence? You got witnesses? What happened to him? What if he was captured and eaten by the ogre?
Do you have any evidence for that?
Well, he's not here, is he?
Right. He probably ran away.
You guys were inside his house, right? Did you see any evidence of butchery?
Absolutely not. And he's an orc biter, not a dwarf biter.
We should probably find out where this other dwarf has gone off to.
Oh, okay, we'll do a follow-up. But in the meantime, he can't stay here, of course, you know that. It's just too charged right now, so your town has decided to exile him. But his contract is not up. So, because you are prematurely closing the contract, you must pay out his remaining wages.
Fine, but then he has to pay for the medical bills for Novel for his coma.
How much would those cost?
350 gold.
Oh, fuck. What do you guys think about this?
Wait, it's
350
gonna cost 350 gold to keep him alive.
We just got like a goblin to do it when we had a fucking guy in a coma.
Looks around.
That did not work out well.
Wow. How much did you pay your goblin?
Like nothing.
See? Oh, there you go. See, we don't do that with our people here.
Well, it was a human, and I'm sure you would do it if it was a human. Yeah, that's what I thought, Griselda. Well, if you can provide evidence that
I step up and I'm like, Griselda, you're gonna pay that over his money. He's gonna walk away, or he's gonna do 5 times amount of money worth of damage to the city, and I'm not gonna stop him. And I don't think any of my friends here are gonna stop me, dude.
And then she like
That's your pile.
she
pay
stamps
his
down,
money.
and then she like beats on the table in anger, and then she pulls out a bag of gold. Fine, take it. Get him out of here.
That's better.
So how are we gonna keep this gold and get the ogre to go away?
No, we just kill the ogre. No.
Okay, we'll kill the ogre.
We'd be
No,
like,
no.
he went into a
whoa,
rage.
Dika, whoa.
That was out of character.
Yeah, me too. You've done a fine job protecting your town, Paymaster. And then I leave.
My job isn't to protect the town. I came here to construct it. Damn it. This terrible city. And then she like goes on the charade while you guys leave.
You know, I've been working for like a long time, and she hasn't paid me a thing. But anyways, who am I to complain? I've been volunteering, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, aren't we volunteers?
I don't think churches get supported by the government that way.
No, I've been like building houses and stuff.
Oh,
But that's
Yeah.
it's whatever.
All the donations that you've been getting, Kel, has been going to construction of like the homes.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So Ezog's outside still like chewing on his grass while looking at the fire burn out.
of his house?
Yeah.
That's fucking still a bummer. I push Kel forward.
Here's your gold, Ezog.
Takes it. He like weighs it in his hands and put it in his pouch. See ya. And then he just starts walking off.
Ezog, I call after him.
Yeah. He stops.
If we have need of your services, how can we contact you?
And he like shrugs. Mm.
All right, we'll buy then, I guess. Enjoy. Stay safe.
A goblin pops up from behind his collar and gives you a thumbs up while popping back in.
Oh, weird.
What a symbiotic relationship. They can talk for each other. They've reached that point in the relationship.
It's his Jiminy Cricket.
Eat the dwarf. Oh wait, I go up to as I hey Ezog, there was two dwarves who attacked you. What happened to the second one?
I think he ran. Do
you know
And he,
where?
like, probably out of town from the direction he was going.
What direction was he going?
And he points on the opposite side,
So northwest.
like over here.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
Thanks, Ezog. I'm sorry this happened.
and he says typical.
Don't I know it?
And I'll leave him.
Okay.
So I tell them about Fizzle,
Fizzo? Yeah, Fizzo.
Fizzo, and that he ran out of the town to the northwest.
Well, we should begin a search immediately.
Eh,
He could be lost and in danger.
I think I should maybe just wait a bit.
old enough to mug somebody, old enough to leave town.
That's towards the marshes. Now that we think about it, there's been a patrol that's been out there. Maybe hold on, like someone steps up as this is going on, and you remember, you guys remember this is a stonemason, a half-orc stonemason that's in town, named Breltora Red Eye, that's been helping all of you with your construction. And it's like, yes, there's been a patrol that didn't come back. One of my friends, Private Jessup, he works under Sergeant Yoram. He set off into the Mere of Dead Men, and he hasn't returned. The whole patrol hasn't, and they've been gone for
whole
days.
Patrol.
And if Fizzle has gone that way, I don't know what would have happened to him. But maybe you heroes can go look for him. And Sergeant Yoram in the distance, he like looks. I can't spare any more men to look for them.
Very well. We will search for these lost men.
Yes. Is there any chance we could expect a fair wage for this? We'll do it anyway, I guess.
If you can bring back the soldiers alive, I will pay you.
Okay, and then I write down in the palm of my hand, "Don't kill the soldiers."
Getting to get paid.
Yeah, in a dagger in your own blood.
Yeah,
Carving
But-
that's how you get
your
an
own-
infection.
But let's leave it there and go into the
Yeah.
post game. Yeah.